Let's get started. Start with listening, and then learn new words and practice them in sentences.
Are you preparing for an English exam and unsure which one to choose? If so, you've landed at the right place. Today we're going to delve into the world of English language exams, a crucial stepping stone for many in their academic, immigration, or professional journey. This realm might seem daunting, but fear not. We're here to guide you. We'll be comparing two of the most popular English language exams, the International English Language Testing System, or IELTS, and the Test of English as a Foreign Language, more commonly known as TOEFL. Each has its own unique format and scoring system, and understanding these differences is key to deciding which exam is best suited to your goals. We'll also share some effective strategies for studying, tips for managing your time and stress levels, and insights into what examiners are looking for. By the end of this video, you'll be better equipped to choose the right exam for your needs. First things first, let's examine the structure of both exams. One commonality between the IELTS and TOEFL exams is that they both assess the four main language skills: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Each of these sections is designed to test your ability in different aspects of the English language. Starting with the speaking section in IELTS, you'll have a face-to-face conversation with an examiner, which many find to be a more natural and realistic interaction. In contrast, TOEFL requires you to speak into a microphone, and your responses are recorded and sent to an examiner for evaluation. Moving on to the listening section, both exams present you with a mix of monologues and dialogues with a variety of accents. However, IELTS offers a bit more diversity, with speakers from Australia, Canada, New Zealand, the UK, and the US, while TOEFL focuses primarily on North American accents. The reading section of both exams gives you a set of texts, followed by comprehension questions. IELTS offers a choice between an academic or general training version, with the latter using more practical, everyday texts. TOEFL, on the other hand, sticks to academic texts. Lastly, the writing section in both exams requires two tasks. In IELTS, one task is to describe a graph, chart, or diagram in your own words, and the other is to write an essay on a given topic. TOEFL, however, asks you to write responses based on reading and listening tasks, and then support an opinion in writing. In terms of time allocation, IELTS takes 2 hours and 45 minutes to complete, with each section allocated a specific amount of time. TOEFL is slightly longer at about 4 hours, with flexible time allocation between the reading and listening sections. Although they cover similar skills, the structure of the IELTS and TOEFL exams differ in some key ways. By understanding these differences, you can better prepare for the exam that suits your needs. Now, let's delve into how each exam is scored. The scoring system for these two exams might seem a bit puzzling at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty straightforward. For the IELTS, you'll be given a band score from 1 to 9 for each section of the test. These are then averaged to give you an overall score. On the other hand, the TOEFL scores each section out of 30, and these are added together to give a total score out of 120. So, let's do a quick breakdown. In the IELTS, Band 1 signifies a non-user of English, while Band 9 means an expert user. Each band corresponds to a level of English competency, and the overall score will reflect your general English ability. In the TOEFL, a score of 0 to 30 in each section denotes a range of low to high proficiency, with a higher score indicating a better command of English. But how are these scores actually determined? That's where the assessment criteria come into play. In the IELTS, examiners look at your ability to use a wide range of vocabulary accurately and appropriately, your grammatical range and accuracy, and your ability to produce clear, well-structured responses. In the speaking section, for instance, you'll also be assessed on your pronunciation and fluency. Similarly, in the TOEFL, you'll be evaluated on your ability to understand and use English in an academic context. The examiners assess your reading and listening comprehension, how well you can express your ideas in writing, and your spoken English skills. They also pay attention to your use of grammatical structures, vocabulary, and coherence. Remember, each exam has a unique way of assessing language skills. Knowing these criteria can help you understand what the examiners are looking for and where you need to focus your efforts. Understanding the scoring system can help you focus your study efforts effectively. So, whether you're taking the IELTS or the TOEFL, understanding how you'll be scored and what you'll be assessed on is key to acing the exam. But how do you decide which exam is right for you? When you're standing at the crossroads of IELTS and TOEFL, it's essential to understand that there's no one-size-fits-all. The right exam depends on what you're aiming for, what you're comfortable with, and where you're heading in life. Let's delve into some factors you might want to consider. Firstly, think about your end goal. Are you hoping to study in a university, immigrate to a new country, or prove your English skills for professional reasons? Each exam has its own strengths, and knowing your objectives can help you make an informed decision. For instance, if you're planning to study in the United States, the TOEFL might be more recognized. Conversely, if you're looking to immigrate to the UK or Canada, the IELTS might serve you better. Secondly, consider your strengths and weaknesses in English. The IELTS and TOEFL have slightly different focuses. Do you excel in academic English, or do you have a knack for conversational English? The TOEFL is more academically oriented, while the IELTS includes more everyday language. If you're comfortable with formal language and complex structures, TOEFL could be your game. If colloquial English and practical language use is more your style, consider the IELTS. Thirdly, think about the test format you're most comfortable with. The IELTS has a face-to-face speaking test, which some people find more natural and less stressful. On the other hand, the TOEFL's speaking test is conducted via a computer, which might suit those who feel more at ease speaking into a microphone. Lastly, don't forget to consider the requirements of the institutions you're applying to. Some might specifically ask for IELTS scores. Others may prefer TOEFL. To sum it up, choosing the right exam isn't about which one is easier or better. It's about which one aligns best with your strengths, your comfort level, and your future plans. Your choice of exam should align with your goals and the requirements of the institutions you're applying to. To wrap up, both IELTS and TOEFL are widely accepted English language exams. Throughout this discussion, we've explored the unique aspects and structures of each, from the speaking, listening, reading, and writing sections. Remember, understanding the exam format is crucial. It's not just about knowing the language, it's about knowing how to use it within the constraints of the test. We've also delved into the scoring and assessment criteria of each exam. Knowing how you'll be evaluated can help you tailor your study strategies and focus on your areas of improvement. Lastly, we talked about how to choose the right exam for your particular needs, be it for academic, immigration, or professional purposes. This decision can significantly impact your preparation time and, ultimately, your score. With the right preparation and understanding, you can maximize your chances of achieving your desired score. Good luck with your English language learning journey.
Let's learn new words and practice English at level C1. Proficiency. Proficiency, the ability to do something well. Example, achieving a high level of English proficiency is essential for both the IELTS and TOEFL exams. Assessment. Assessment, the evaluation or estimation of the nature, quality, or ability of someone or something. Example, the IELTS assesses 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Band score. Band score, a rating used in IELTS to measure the level of English ability, ranging from 1 to 9. Example, to enter a top university, you often need a band score of at least 7. Scaled score. Scaled score, a converted score used in the TOEFL to indicate performance across sections. Example, the TOEFL has a total scaled score of 120, with each section worth 30 points. Academic versus general. Academic versus general, 2 types of IELTS tests: academic for higher education and general training for immigration. Example, the academic IELTS is required for most university admissions.